The fists are flying, and this crowd is hot. Starting things off like a line brawl. You know.
Now what?
The Wyatt Six are a shadow the archetype can't outrun.
Uncle Howdy is in the ring.
Switching the script on them here.
Managing to keep their head on a swivel in this match and cutting off that attack at the pass.
And Julia's looking to the crowd for some support.
Ducking the clothesline right into a beautiful schoolboy now. I think she just got caught completely by surprise by that early pin.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good. Julia now lacking any signs of resistance.
And Julia has to pull something out of her sleeve.
Oh, foot, meet face.
Boom, right in the button. Climbing the turnbuckles to the top.
Perched up top.
Climbing knee drop. And once again, she's put on the back foot.
And they might want to re-strategize because clearly something's not quite right here.
Sent into the corner.
She is definitely a polarizing superstar.
Okay, she's taking her showboat a bit too far at this point. Does she think she's in a pose-off or something? This is a wrestling match.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Whoa.
Set out powerbomb. You have to question what kind of malintent is behind a powerbomb with that much force. Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Boom!
Ooh. She countered that into her own offense.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal. Every strike more devastating than the last. Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. Julia now lacking any signs of resistance.
Julia is not seeing the situation accurately.
Connecting with a punch.
Setting Julia up.
Oh, reverse STO.
Serious jeopardy for Julia.
Vintage move here. The Cobra Clutch. Wrapped around the neck. This is dangerous.
This is an especially uncomfortable hold, restricting so much of your breathing. She's looking for a way out. She drops a few elbows and fights her way out of the hold.
Oh, clothesline.
Running knee lift. Oh, my goodness. Axe handle finds its target.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
She's totally unprotected. Suplex. Sharp knee to the body.
Oh, look at this neck lock into it. Suplex.
Back in the ring.
A counter. count out is imminent for her if she doesn't return to the ring.
She's taken her share of blows at this point.
Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
Oh, Miss Wildly, this could pick up the win here. Somehow breaks the count immediately.
How is she kicking out like that at this point?
Downward spiral. Got the cover. This might be the end.
And she wins. That is a huge victory.
Here is your winner, the Assassin, Azrael Basham.
Dominance with a touch of cruelty. An impressive victory for the Archetype.
It's the former Archetype now, Cole. I wouldn't let her hear you call her by her old name.
Apologies to the former Archetype.
Do you need something, Truth?
A sandwich.
Do you have any sandwiches?
Why would I have sandwiches?
You could be on your way to a picnic. Unless... Are you a ghost? Because if you are, legally you have to tell me.
Do I look like a ghost?
I don't know. I never seen one. That's why I had to ask. But you're getting messed with by the Wyatt Six, so I don't know what kind of supernatural stuff you've got going on.
The Wyatt Six have not turned me into a ghost.
That's good. Being a ghost would be hard. You wouldn't be able to pick up your sandwiches. That's probably why ghosts never have picnics. What were we talking about again?
The Wyatt Six.
Why would you bring them up? Now I'm going to have nightmares. One time, I sat in the chair that Uncle Howdy was eyeing, and that night, a strange man was standing in my bathroom. It was just my reflection in the mirror. But still, I learned my lesson. You don't mess with the Wyatts.
Well, they messed with me, and they have no idea who they're dealing with.
No, dog. They know exactly who they're dealing with. You think this is just mind games? They're trying to balance something. After everything you did to Rashitsky, you brought this on yourself.
Bring it on. I'm not afraid.
That's cool, but you will be. Can you go stand somewhere not next to me for a little while?
The Wyatt Six have been interfering in every one of my matches. This is an unsafe work environment.
It is the height of irony that you would complain about the safety of WWE superstars after you literally attacked a legend in his home with a shovel.
I had my reasons.
And the Wyatt Six have their reasons for what they're doing to you.
I didn't do a single thing to them.
Well, you've done plenty. You announced your arrival on my show by breaking a woman's arm. You assaulted Rikishi. You abandoned your partner. Again and again, you have gone out of your way to do the wrong thing in order to prove some kind of point.
You want to blame the victim? Fine. If you are incapable of taking care of the Wyatt Six, I'll do it myself.
Piper Niven has her work cut out for her tonight with the bizarre Nikki Cross.
I do not see how someone starts following Uncle Howdy when you end up looking like, oh!
The Archetype from behind. What a cowardly attack.
Cowardly? Have you seen the way the Wyatt Six have been harassing this woman? Nikki and the rest of these freaks deserve everything she gives them.
What is Adrian Butler doing? This isn't a match. It's an assault.
The Wyatts have been interfering in the Archetype's business for weeks, and it's about time they face some consequences for their actions.
Are you kidding me, Wade? The Wyatt Six are the consequences, and it's time the Archetype paid.
She's taking things back into the ring, and that attack further tested Nikki's stamina.
And looking this beat up at this stage of the match is not a good sign. This could be a quick one. What a severe suplex!
Oh, the moonsault connects.
And look at this now, avoiding the fight, trying to figure out what to do next.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal. I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage. Perched up top. Diving knee drop.
The Wyatt Six have been going after the Archetype for weeks, and now she's out for revenge.
Forearm to the face. Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Woo. Digging the fingernails into the back.
Russian leg sweep. Legs caught.
Oh, punch directly to the gut.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Ah, spine shattering.
She's helpless here.
Ah, what a neck breaker.
Boom.
Cuts the attack off. Running knee lift. Tight spot for Cross here. Oh, reverse STO. Oh my, what on earth? Look at this. Lariat. This beating is taking its toll on her.
Nikki showing an aggression that won't be contained.
We are all well aware of how dangerous the kendo stick is, and that is clearly why she chose it.
Up to what's already forming from that kendo shot. Cross can't stop any offense coming her way.
Nikki's cage might be a little bit rattled, man.
Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this.
The end is near. Savoring the suffering of their opponent. Camel clutches in.
She's trapped in the submission.
It's over. She just couldn't fight it any longer.
He'll wind up elbow drop. Right to the back of the neck.
Ruthless striking.
Now she's unleashing everything she has.
The end is near. Savoring the suffering of their...
And you can put this singles match in the books.
The Archetype just told the Wyatt Six that the Hunters have become the Hunted.
But what's she gonna do if she catches them?
Uncle Howdy. I'd say we can call you the Wyatt Five now, but I lost count of all you weirdos years ago. However many of you are left, Nikki Cross isn't one of them. If she wasn't knocked out cold right now, she'd tell you that I'm not afraid of your smoke or your mirrors or your dumb Halloween masks. You freaks are just rungs on my ladder back to the top. I don't know if you picked my name out of your stupid hat, Howdy, but that was the biggest mistake you've ever made. Next week, SmackDown, you and me. Let's finish this. I am not running from you. You should be running from me.
The passion of the Archetype is at hand. Or maybe it's a crucible. What do you think?
I think I'm surprised you and the rest of your sideshow showed your faces before I exposed you in front of all your fireflies tonight.
Exposed. What we see in others is what lives within ourselves. You're lured away by the siren song of Hollywood fame. But pride comes before the fall. When you fail, the truth stares back at you in the mirror.
I'm not one of your pet psychos. You can't get in my head.
You don't see it, do you? We're already there, playing with all the broken pieces.
I have a surprise for you. The only thing breaking tonight is you.
That would be a surprise, but not as big as the one coming your way. Your fate is already sealed. Soon, you'll see.
The Archetype called out Uncle Howdy. Tonight, she might live to regret it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Tehran, Iran, the Assassin, Azrael Basham.
This woman said her only goal was to win the WWE Women's Championship. Booker, she's way off course.
Oh, yeah, the woman is lost at sea, Michael, and she's about to get dragged into some deep, murky waters.
A hush just fell over this arena. Uncle Howdy is here.
I don't envy the Archetype right now. Look, I've been doing this a long time, and Howdy is one of the most disturbing people I've ever seen in this business.
Never underestimate the Archetype. Uncle Howdy might think he's some kind of retribution, but he's in there with a future first ballot Hall of Famer.
The Archetype's day of reckoning has arrived. Demanding a match with Uncle Howdy is a whole lot different than actually standing across the ring from him.
The Archetype looked like the dog that caught up with the car. She has no idea what to do with it.
Do not underestimate the archetype. If Howdy does, all the smoke and mirrors in the world won't save him from looking up at the lights when this match is over. Denied via a wicked punch to the stomach. Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Big clothesline.
For years, SmackDown has tried to prove that it's not the WWE's second show.
Every superstar in the SmackDown locker room knows it's not, and they always aim to prove that. When the archetype turned her back on the WWE Universe and embraced the darkness, she found the Wyatt Six waiting for her, and now has to overcome Uncle Howdy.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Destructive use of the knee. Uncle Howdy getting worked on right now.
Uncle Howdy's perseverance being tested.
Double knees to the chest.
Oh!
He's in a bit of agony now.
Been holding strong thus far in the match, but you can only outrun the lasting effects of a fight for so long. And a stomp to the gut.
Forearms for the second rope.
Driving down.
Counter. He knew just what to do. Not a good spot to be in.
A focused attack to the trachea.
Cover here. Is it enough? Surprisingly quick kick out.
Looks like it's going to take much more here.
She's tossed right out of the ring.
He's taking things outside now.
Right to the knee. Knee drop and a series to follow. And another. Every strike more devastating than the last.
Oh, a massive Uranagi there.
Uncle Howdy taking charge of his environment. The time to run is now. And a face crusher. Bam!
Counter. Saw it coming. Running knee lift.
He's got to make some moves here to suffer the countout.
Smash against the barricade there, man.
Getting back into the ring now. Look at this! You gotta be kidding me!
That was absolutely unreal.
Coming in at breakneck speed.
Big shot right there.
He looks absolutely dead on his feet.
Running on nothing but fumes now. But that's what you train for, man.
He gets back into the ring. Running knee lift. Daphne LaShawn with the count. What the?
What's going on here?
Where is Uncle Howdy?
And who is that freak referee?
It's like the archetype is looking into a carnival mirror of herself.
That's Moreno. That's the archetype's former partner.
Look out!
Sister Abigail.
Not again.
Daphne's back. What is happening?
Uncle Howdy with the most bizarre victory I've ever seen.
Was that even official?
I don't think this is the last the archetype has seen of her former ally and Uncle Howdy's newest follower.
The weak, the weary, the abandoned, and the betrayed. It was you, archetype. It was you who delivered our new sister to us. Tonight, Moreno has been reborn. Because now she wears a new mask. The mask of a beautiful black butterfly. spreading her wings, letting her shadow fall over you. You wanted the dark. It wanted you too. Welcome home.
Did you know? Did you know?
That your former partner joined up with the Wyatt Six? Absolutely not. But I'm not surprised either.
What's that supposed to mean?
You took a kid who worshipped you to the precipice of the best moment of her career only to cast her aside with barely a word? You had to know she'd go looking for another mentor.
Moreno was a parasite, stealing glory while I did all the work. She wasn't worth my time. But now, she and the Wyatts are costing me matches, and I want you to do something about it.
I made the match you wanted, and you lost. What else would you have me do?
Finally pull the trigger on trading me to Raw.
Other than that, if you want an excuse to run away from Moreno and the Wyatts for a shot at Jordynne Grace, you can try qualifying for the Rumble, like everyone else.
How am I supposed to qualify for the Rumble when I can't get through a match without the Carnival coming to town?
That sounds like a you problem. And as the GM of SmackDown, I have a long enough list of me problems already.
Okay, let's try this on. The hell with you. The hell with the Rumble. And the hell with the Wyatt Six. I'm going back to my wrestling school. If they want to take a shot at me, let's see how they do without all the WWE special effects.
Well, that just solved one of my me problems. Best of luck.
Did you know?
That
What's that?
you two...
It's not my fault!
I made...
Fine, how am I...
That's
okay.
Well, that just...
What are you doing here, Heyman?
So aggressive. You know why I'm here. Business. WWE Women's Championship business. The kind of business you used to be in. A long, long time ago.
That's the only business I'm in.
It looks to me like you're playing an entirely different game. Something with ghosts and ghouls and goblins. Are you really going to take a walk right before the Royal Rumble?
Don't you worry. Jordan will get her sooner or later. The Wyatts and Moreno are just a speed bump.
A speed bump? Or an exit ramp? Because I just heard the Archetype is tucking her tail between her legs and running away from her problems. Deja vu all over again.
I'm not running away from anything. This is just a strategic withdrawal.
I was wrong about you all those years ago. You never had it in you to be a Paul Heyman client because you don't have the ovaries.
Tell me that after the next time I face Jordan. Moreno?
I knew you'd come here. You have to think you're in control.
I am. Take that ridiculous thing off your face.
This is the face that you gave me.
I'm not the villain here. I helped you when you were nobody. When you were nothing, I gave you a hand up. And this is how you repay me?
After Jordan buried you, I taught you to embrace the underground. We struck down mortals and legends with your wicked spade. You cast me aside like a broken tool.
So you got sad and ran away to join a cult? You're weak. That's why I dumped you. Weak and stupid. Did you really think you could come into my house and threaten me?
Your house? This is not your house.
1, 2, 1. That's it. Ring it.
Adam? How did you get here?
Through the door? What is with you?
Did you see any of that?
All I see is someone standing by herself in a wrestling school without any students. What happened to you?
It's the Wyatts. And Moreno. They're coming after me, and...
Stop. Just stop. This isn't about the Wyatt Six. It's not about Moreno. This is about you. You went after Naomi's father-in-law with a freaking shovel. That's not you.
It was the match with Jordan. That match. That humiliation. I can't get it out of my head. It eats and it eats and it eats me alive. All I see when I close my eyes is Heyman and Jordan looking down at me. So I went down into the dark, just like Uncle Howdy said. Now it's too late to get out.
It's not. It never is. But you have to make the choice right here and right now. A choice about the legacy you want to leave in this business and in this world. And this could be the last chance. You have to decide what kind of person you are.
I know exactly who I am. That's right. Go back to WWE. Tell Heyman, tell Jordan, you tell them all! I'm coming for them!
Before you say a word, I have a limited amount of time and an even more limited amount of patience for you. If it were up to me, you'd already be suspended.
Well, it looks like you've been overruled, because I'm still here, taking up your precious time.
Yes, time I should be using to welcome the woman who actually won the Royal Rumble, Becky Lynch. A superstar who clawed her way back with grit, not temper tantrums. That's where my energy's going. Not into cleaning up after whatever meltdown you've got brewing this week.
Got it. I'll save the chaos for after the Becky Lynch celebration.
Look, for some unfathomable reason, Hunter and the board feel like despite the fact that you attacked a general manager, that I'm supposed to give you another chance. So this is your chance. Keep the chaos off my show, and maybe, you make it to WrestleMania without burning this bridge down too.
Oh, I'll be at WrestleMania, in the main event, taking the title off Jordan Grace.
Well, between us, I've got it on very good authority that Becky Lynch is announcing she's facing Jordan at WrestleMania. So I'd suggest tempering your delusions.
I'd suggest you remember what I do to GMs who get in my way.
I don't like where this conversation is going. So I will say this, and then you will leave my office. You are opening SmackDown in a match against Lyra Valkyria. Be good, follow the rules, and keep the chaos off my show.
Sir, yes, sir.
A woman who isn't asking for opportunities. She's taking them.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Tehran, Iran, the Assassin, Azrael Basham.
I've seen this woman fight through everything, but these reports of her turning on Adam Pearce like that says to me she's not climbing anymore. She's just running from what she was.
Oh, come on, Booker. You weren't there. You don't know what was said or done. It's possible that what you call betrayal, she would call liberation.
Nope. You can really feel it in the air. Nobody knows what to expect from the woman we once called the Archetype tonight. Not after what she did to Adam Pearce. Not after who she chose to become.
She's not here for redemption, Michael. She's here to win. And if that means burning bridges, torching legacies, so be it.
Yeah, but when you burn it all down, you better be sure what's left can stand the heat, because Lyra Valkyria, she doesn't flinch in the fire.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
Brutality.
Ah, knee smashing the face. And back into the ring she goes.
What you doing here, Corey? The colossal clutch.
This is going to be a battle of wills here.
Every second, that submission is getting...
And now, just pick the leg. Oof! The former Archetype seems intent on rewriting your story. We can only guess where this one will end.
Big boot. Love her or hate her, it obviously doesn't matter to her.
Oof. I'm all for getting in the head of your opponent, but there's a point where she has to lock up. Beautiful suplex. Taking things back into the ring. Lands a timely reversal.
Backstabber connects.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
The ref got a little too close to the action there. Avoided any damage there. Oof, that knee to the gut.
She's being derailed here.
But these are the... Watch out!
Somersault.
What the hell was that DQ out there? I didn't want to give you a second chance. I was told to. And you just made the entire board look like fools for pushing me into it.
You told me to be a good soldier. You should have realized I'm a general.
And yet here you are, causing chaos instead of leading anything. You think there won't be consequences? That you're above the system? You're not. You're in it. And now you're mine to deal with.
Then deal with me. Just don't be surprised when the system breaks trying to hold me down.
You're not as invincible as you think. Becky Lynch didn't need to break the rules or burn bridges. She earned her WrestleMania shot the right way. That's why she'll be out there in the spotlight, and you're in here making excuses.
Well, well. The great comeback continues, I'll admit. I thought maybe you'd finally found that missing gear, that killer instinct that turns contenders into champions.
Funny. I was thinking the same about you. Thought you finally learned not to underestimate me.
I don't underestimate you. I understand you. You run hot. You talk big. You make noise. But when it matters most, you crumble. Like a forgotten statue years past its relevancy. That's why you're watching your shot vanish into thin air while Becky Lynch main events WrestleMania.
You almost sound like you're rooting for her.
Oh, Becky Lynch is going to lose at WrestleMania to my client Jordynne Grace. But she'll do it under the lights, in the main event, with the world chanting her name. And you will be back here, still trying to figure out how the story moved on without you.
I don't need a spotlight to shine, Paul. I'm the damn fire. And this fire will keep burning until I get my shot against Jordynne.
Sure, face it. While you act out and spiral, the window on your comeback is slamming shut. Late means last, archetype. And in this business, last means last.